Da 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 da.
This is a video about Neils Bohr.
Hope you like it, Mr. Casey. Niels Bohr was born in Copenhagen on October 7, 1885. He was son of Christian Bohr, who was professor of physiology at Copenhagen University, and Ellen Adler. His father sparked his interest in physics. He went to Copenhagen University and received his master's degree in physics and doctor's degree. Then he worked with J.J. Thomson and Ernest Rutherford on experiments and worked out and presented a picture of an atomic structure.
Da 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 da. Fun facts. When Neils Bohr died in November 8, 1962, H. Bohr, his son, was also awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1975.
Oh no, my father has died. I must follow through with his dream and get a Nobel Peace Prize for physics.
J.J. Thomson knew that overall the atom had a neutral charge, but he thought the electrons were distributed randomly in a positively charged matrix, kind of like plum pudding. Ernest Rutherford's experiment implied that atoms are composed of large amounts of open space. Niels Bohr took this knowledge and did further research to find out how the atom really worked. And in a few years, Bohr's model took the place of Rutherford's.
Da 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 da. Fun facts. Niels Bohr's Institute of Theoretical Physics was sponsored by Carlsberg Brewery.
Wow, physics tastes great with Carlsberg Brewery.
If the electrons were out in the empty space around the positively charged nucleus, what is keeping them from just giving in to the electrostatic attraction towards the nucleus? Why doesn't the atom just collapse on itself? Niels Bohr came up with a solution for the collapsing atom in 1913. Bohr was the first to theorize that instead of being mixed in with the protons and neutrons, electrons orbited the center like planets around the sun. It was called Bohr's model, and although we now realize that it was a simplification on how electrons really behave, it was tremendously important to the progress of science.
Da 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 da. Fun facts. During the debate about quantum theory with Albert Einstein, Einstein said,
God does not play dice.
Bohr replied by saying,
Einstein, quit telling God what to do.
Bohr showed how electrons can jump between levels as they absorb energy. These jumps are quantum leaps. Knowing about these leaps and the energy they release allowed scientists to finally understand why different elements had different properties, and also helped researchers discover new additions to the periodic table like boron.
da 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 da. Fun fact. Niels Bohr also played soccer on his college team.
I theorized how the atom looks, and I'm a jock.
His greatest contribution to modern physics was the atomic model. The Bohr model wasn't completely correct, but it has many features that are mostly correct. The correct theory of the atom is quantum mechanics. The Bohr model is just an approximation and is much simpler.
Casting visuals and voices by Juliana Claire Carter and Karla Molina. Yay! Voices by me. Go.
We would also like to thank Google for helping us do our research.